Hello, I'm Allyn Burrows. I'm the Artistic Director of Actors Shakespeare Project.
Hello, I'm Tina Packer, and I was the Artistic Director of Shakespeare and Company, and now I'm just an actor and a director and the creator of a piece called Women of Will.
And Tina is the director of Troilus and Cressida that we're presenting starting on April 25th, running through May 20th. So why should today's audience care about these characters?
Well, they should care about them because they're still alive and well and kicking today, as indeed they should care about the plot, because what is... Actually, I suppose I could say this is what's so surprising. It is so close to the kind of wars we wage now. I mean, the Iran, the Iraq, the Afghanistan, all the kind of you know, you can't quite tell. Some of it are wars that aren't really wars, some are wars that are wars. You can't quite tell because, you know, the Trojans and the Greeks, they kind of make up and then they don't make up and then they say, well, let's feast together tonight, but we'll kill you tomorrow. I mean, it's very, the psychology of it, the human psychology is very complex and I feel has a lot to do with how it is that we think about wars, and of course it comes from Homer, but it doesn't have any of the heroism of Homer, except it does have, everybody has this idea of honor. And so I tried to capture the idea of honor and how that's a driving force against, juxtaposing it against this kind of degradation of the human spirit. And people, I mean, the Troilus and Cressida fall in love so beautifully and just gets mashed up, and is because it's done so rarely. It feels to me as if it, you know, why is it done so rarely? And there's some incredible stuff in it, you know, so I think people should see it for that reason.
Why do you think he wrote it?
I think he wrote it because he was sick of the whole idea of honor and men especially wanting to go off and do deeds of daring do. So I think he's saying the human race really needs to look at what it does, and it's always going on, it's always pontificating, it's always carrying on in various ways as if it's noble and higher, and I think Shakespeare does think that that human beings can be very noble, but actually how we behave is just awful.
How do you find working with the ASP actors?
Oh, they're terrific. They're smashing. I mean, there's a couple of real advantages. They know each other, a lot of them, so they're used to working with each other, which means they have a shorthand. But they're all good. They're incredibly hardworking. They and I really like the fact that you cast the way you cast. You know, so it's a very ethnically mixed company, and we've also got men playing women and women playing men. You know, I like all that stuff. You know? And I love the ASP style, you know, which is really my own style as well, which is the audience close to. We're going to tell the story. We're not going to do conceptual. We're going to actually do what the story is and say the words so that the audience get the story. And to be able to do this in such a beautiful theatre, which I can use the environs of the theatre as well, but actually have the audience so close to the actors, it's a dream. It's a dream. It's terrific.